Okay, so good day. We will continue no so sa techniques on differentiation. Okay, so this topic is for your plate number 5, right? Let's start no. So find the derivative of the functions. Let's say number 1, walang y. Lagyan ko ng y ah. Let's say given this y equals 4x squared plus 1 to the power of 7. So okay, so we'll derive this one. Ang mas maganda class pag derive nito is ganun pa rin. We have to use implicit. No? We have to use implicit. Let's say deriving both side. For example, no? For example, gumawa muna tayo ng example. Let's say y is equals to another example, no? Let's say 2x cubed. That is actually, no, pag i-derive natin yan, di ba? dy over dx is equals to 3 times 2 is 6, no? 6 then x then 3 minus 1 is 2, so 6x squared. Pero mas maganda class, no, pag implicit ang gagamitin natin. For example, no, kopyahin natin ulit y equals 2x cube. Parang ganito yan siya, no, class. Y equals 2 and then let's say ganyan. Okay, 2x cube. So deriving this equation both sides using implicit. Okay, so derivative of y is dy. If you derive this one, actually class, we have to derive first ang exponent. So which is 3 times 2, no? 3 times 2 is 6. And then kopyahin ang x. Of course, 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. Sorry. Is equals to 2. So after deriving the exponent, next natin sa loob siya dito, no? Or ito na siya. Okay, so the derivative of this one, derivative of x is of course dx. So ayusin natin ang solution natin, no? dy is equals to 6x squared dx, right? So since we are looking for dy over dx, derive both side by dx, cancel out, no? So our dy over dx is equals to 6x squared. Okay, yan. Next is another example. Before tayo mag-proceed sa number 1, para maintindihan talaga, let's say y is equals to 2, then x plus 1 cube. Ayan. Okay. So deriving this equation, we have to use implicit. Derivative of y is dy. Okay. Derivative of yung ito class, as I said, di ba nandito ang variable x? Yan. Unahin natin muna ang exponent na 3, which is 3 times 2, diba, is equals to 6. Then kopyahin ang x plus 1. And then of course, 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. So after that, you have to derive this one. Right? So what is the derivative of x is dx times na, no? And then plus the derivative of 1 is 0. Ayan, 0. Then you close. Okay? So dy is equals to, so simplifying this one, this will be 6 times x plus 1 square, and then dx plus 0 is dx. So since I am looking for dy over dx, I will divide this one both sides by dx. Okay, so cancel out ang dx. Ang dy over dx natin is equals to 6x plus 1 square. Okay? Another one. Before we proceed to number 1. Okay, so let's say meron tayong y is equals to 2 times x cubed, ba? Plus 2x square. Yan, and then cube. Okay, how will you derive this one? So again, mas maganda class implicit, no? Implicit. Na may halong, actually ang ginawa natin kanina, chain rule, no? May halong chain rule. Yan. Okay, so derivative of y, derivative of y is dy equals derivative of this one. How will you derive? Ganun pa rin, unahin natin ang exponent 3 bago tayo pumunta dito sa loob. So 3 times 2 is 6, then kopyahin ang x cube, yan, plus 2x square, and then close, di ba? Pareho sila. Kopyahin lang yan, no? Kopyahin lang yan. And then, 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. And then after that, you have to derive this one. Lagyan mo ng smile. Naka-smile siya. Okay, so derivative of x cube is 3x squared dx, di ba? 3x squared. Then derivative of x is dx. Okay? Then, plus. May plus pa yan. Plus, derivative of 2x squared. So, 2 times 2 is 4. Okay? And then, x, 2 minus 1 is 1. And derivative of x, this one, derivative of x is dx. Yan. Wala na tayong derive. Tapos na yan, no? So, simplifying the given equation, this will be dy is equals to 6. Tanggalin ko ang smile. X cube plus 2x square, then square, times 3x square dx plus 4x dx. So, I am looking class for what? I am looking for dy over dx. So, I have to factor out yung common na dx. So, mangyari, dy is equals to 6x cube plus 2x square, and then I have to factor out dx. So, ang naiwan dito class is 3x square, sa kabila plus 4x. Counter check natin. Dx times 3x square is 3x square dx. Dx times 4x is 4x dx. So, okay na. That's the time. Kasi we are looking for dy over dx. Divide both sides by dx. So, we can cancel out dx. Cancel out dx. So, our dy over dx is equals to 6 x cubed plus 2x square, and then 3x square plus 4x. Okay. Yan. Naintindihan? So, we'll go back to question number 1. Ano yun? Ito. So, find the derivative of the function. So, nilagyan ko na lang ng y 4x square plus 1 to the power of 7. So, ganun pa rin class, no? We have to use implicit, then deriving. Kasi ang implicit, we have to derive both sides. Okay? Derivative of y is dy equals derivative of this one. Unahin natin ang exponent 7. So, actually may 1 yan. No? So, 7 times 1 is 7. Then, kopyahin ang 4x square plus 1. Then, 7 minus 1 is 6. After that, lagyan natin ng smile dito. Yan. Okay, so derivative of 4x square is 8, no? Kasi 2 times 4 is 8, and then x, 2 minus 1 is 1, then derivative of x is dx, then plus derivative of constant 1 is 0. So, okay, simplifying this one, or ayusin natin ang ating equation. Dy is equals to 7 4x square plus 1 6 times 8x dx plus 0, that's still 8x dx. Okay, so we can multiply, no? We can multiply 8x and 7. So how much? Mahina ako sa ano. I have to use calculator. 7 times 8 equals 56. So dy is equals to 7 times 8x is 56x, of course, no? And then 4x square plus 1 6, and then dx. So since I am looking for dy over dx, I have to divide this one by dx. By dx, cancel out ang dx. So your equation, your dy over dx is equals to 56x 4x squared plus 1 to the power of 6. Okay? So another example. Ayan. So number 8. Number 8, no? Solving for dy over dx. So given equation, y is equals to 12 minus 3x squared plus 2e 3x. Okay. So using implicit, deriving both sides, derivative of y. Derivative of y is equals to dy. Of course, derivative of 12 constant. Walang variable sa 12, no? Walang x dito sa tabi ng 12. So the derivative of 12 constant is equals to 0. Minus. Diba? Minus yan. So what is the derivative of 3x squared? Okay, ang variable x natin nasa baba yan na, you have to examine the given terms. Kung ang exponent, kung ang variable natin nasa exponent ba, kung ang variable natin nasa e ba, okay, o kung ang variable natin just nasa tabi ng coefficient. Okay, so how will we derive 3x squared? So, diba? So 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, 6, then copy x, variable x, then 2 minus 1 is 1. Lagyan ko na lang ng 1, no, para clear. And the derivative of x is dx. Okay, then next, plus. Oh, may smile, no? Okay, so derivative of this one. Ito, no? Ayan. How will you derive this one? So, since may e class, just copy 2. Okay? Ano ba number sa tabi ng e? So, 2. So, just copy the 2, then copy the whole, actually copy the whole thing, no? 3x. So, after that, you have to derive the exponent of e. Lagay ko doon, no? Lagyan ko ng arrow. O, derivative of 3x, that is 3dx. So, multiply mo class ng 3dx. Okay, so tanggalin ko ang mga smile at saka 0. dy is equals to 0 minus 1. Wala nang 0, no? So, 6x to the power of 1 is 6x dx plus. Okay, so you can multiply 3 and 2, that is 6. And follow? 6e, tama na? Oh, 6 3x dx. Okay, ano yung common dito, class? Kasi we are looking for dy over dx. Dalawa ang common, no? We can factor out 6 and dx. So, mangyari, your dy is equals to, ayan. So, unahin ko ang positive, no? Mas maganda. Unahin ko ito. So, so, kasi positive siya. So, ang naiwan dito, class, I have to factor 6. No, common kasi 6 and dx. Okay? So, ang naiwan dito, class, is e 3x minus x. Diba? Counter check. 6 dx times e 3x is 6 e 3x dx. Next, 6 dx times negative x is negative 6x dx. Okay? So, pareho lang. And then, since we are looking for dy over dx, just divide this one by dx. And then, cancel out. Okay? So, our dy over dx is equals to 6e 3x minus x. Yan. Okay? Next. Ito. Alright, number 10. So, I will change f of x into y. Yan. Yan. 6e 5x plus e negative x square. So, you have to examine the given equation. So, makikita natin, class, mayroong e. So, iba ang approach ng e. Okay, so, deriving both sides using implicit, derivative of y is dy. Okay, derivative of 6e 5x kasi may e nga, ano, just copy 6, just copy e 5x. Okay, and then derive this 5x, that is derivative of 5x is 5dx. Diba? So, multiply mo dito ng 5dx. So, of course, next is plus. So, lagyan mo ng plus. Okay, how will you derive e? negative x square. Ganun pa rin, kopyahin ang e yan. Yan. And then, derive this one. What is the derivative of negative x square? Ano ang derivative ng negative x square? Kasi negative x square, no? Di ba? I-derive mo lang ang x square. So, 2, may 1 dito, no? 2 times negative 1 is negative 1. Di ba? Negative 2. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. And then, kopyahin ang x. Okay, so power rule, 2 minus 1 is 1. Then, the derivative of x is dx. So, times natin class ng ito. Which is negative 2, x to the power of 1 is x, then dx. Okay, so tanggalin ko yung mga circle dyan. Okay, so dy is equals to, okay, we can multiply 5 and 6, that is 30. 30 e5x dx. Okay, so next is negative times positive is negative 2x times e, yan, to the power of negative x squared, that is negative 2x e negative x squared dx. And then, so since I am looking for dy over dx, taas ko ng konti, I have to factor out the common, which is, ano ba ang common dito? Yan, no? Dx. So dy is equals to, yan, ang naiwan dito class is 30 e5x, diba? Minus 2x e negative x square. Counter check. Dx times this one, ito siya, diba? 30 ex5 dx. Dx times this one is negative 2x e to the power of negative x squared dx. So, okay. So since we are looking for dy over dx, just divide this one both side by dx. Oh, cancel out ang dx. Okay, dy over dx is equals to 30 e5x minus 2x e negative x square. Okay, ayan. Okay, so next. Okay, ln of t ng y and ln of t. Y equals ln of t, ln of 5t plus 1. So there are two variables here, y and t. So, okay, using implicit derivative of y, madali lang, dy. What is the derivative of ln? What is the derivative of ln? For example, no, ln x, that is actually, ipag i-derive natin ang ln x, that is 1 over x, and then derive this one, derivative of x is of course dx. That is dx over x, no? Dx over x. So ngayon, kasi nga naka-ln, paano natin gawin? Kopyahin lang, no? Lagyan ng bar, kopyahin ang 5t plus 1, and then lagyan mo ng 1 dito. Then close mo para maganda. Yan. And then after that, you will derive this one. Lagay ko sa baba. What is the derivative of 5t plus 1? Of course, the derivative of 5t is 5 dt plus derivative of constant 1 0, di ba? So that is 5 dt. So ang 5 dt na to class, ilagay dito, no? 5 dt. Okay. So ayusin natin ang solution. Dy is equals to, sa baba man yan, no? 5t plus 1, and then of course 5 dt times 1 is 5 dt. So since we are looking for dy over dt, we divide both side by dt. Yan, by dt. Then eto, lagyan mo yan, divide by dt, and cancel out ang dt. So ang dy over dt natin is equals to 5, yan, 5t plus 1. Diba? Madali lang. Yan. Okay. Next. Yan. f of x. So, I will change it into y. Ln ex plus 1. Okay, so derivative of y with derivative of y, using implicit derivative of y, of course, dy. Equals. So, kasi nga ln, ln yan, lagyan mo ng bar, ilagay sa baba ang ex plus 1. Then, yan. Yan, then tapos 1. Pagkatapos nun, i-derive natin ito. Huwag kalimutan, what is the derivative of ex? Yun. Ang derivative, di ba? Ang derivative ng ex, just copy ex. Oh, sorry. Di ba? Pag e, just copy e and the whole e. And then after that, you will derive this one. Di ba? Ano ang derivative ng x? Di ba? Dx. So, multiply natin ng dx. Okay? Plus, derivative of 1 is 0. So, ayusin natin. That is actually ex dx. So, ang ex dx na to, class, ilagay natin dito. Diba? Which is ex dx. Okay? So, simplifying, again, ayusin natin ang solution. dy equals, so lagyan ng bar, ex plus 1, and of course, e to the power of x dx times 1 is ex dx. So, since we are looking for dy over dx, just divide this one by dx. Then, lagyan ng parenthesis para magkahalo. Then, cancel out dx. So, our dy over dx is equals to ex, ex plus 1. Okay? Pwede na. Next. Meron pa ba? Okay. Meron pa, f of t equals ln of t square plus 1. Okay, we will change this f of t into y. Ln t square plus 1. O, derivative of y is dy. O, derivative of ln, kasi naka-ln yan, Nangyari, gumawa ng bar, copy natin ang t square plus 1. And then, lagyan ng bracket or bases. Then, lagyan ng 1 para sa baba. Yan siya. And next is, we have to derive this one. Huwag kalimutan, derivative of t square, of course, the derivative of t square is 2t, di ba? Kasi 2 minus 1 is 1. So, 2t dt plus derivative of 1 constant, 0. So, this will be 2t dt. So, ang 2t dt na to, lagay lang dito. Ayan. 2t dt. Okay? So, simplifying again. dy is equals to, lagyan ng bar, diba? T square plus 1, of course, 2t dt times 1 is 2t dt. Alam niyo ba, class, ang mahirap sa mathematics is college algebra. Pag mahina tayo sa college algebra, talagang hindi tayo makakasolve. So, anong gagawin nyo? You have to dive in sa algebra. Okay? So, again, we are looking for dy over dt. Just divide this one by dt. Divide by dt. Madali lang. Dali lang, diba? Cancel out ang dt. And then, your dy over dt is equals to 2t over t square plus 1. Yan. Okay? So, thank you for watching.